What's going on? What's going on, world? It's Mr. Dreams to Reality, Coach Justin Ford here with a quick update. To be honest with y'all, I have no clue what my video count is. I've now put out a ton of content. I've put out a ton of videos, and it's been fun. It's been a fun journey so far. Figured out the products for my store, making some pivots. I was looking at my engagement. I didn't even notice I was at how much content I was posting, so I was flooding my timeline as one of my friends from high school I was talking to about. Uh, he was just like, "Yeah, dude, you're flooding the timeline," and I'm like, "I don't even know what that means. I'm just posting. I don't know. I just like to post on Facebook or whatever." But so a quick update on the business. I'm still waiting on the state of Missouri to get back to me on some stuff. Uh, had a good conversation on Friday. We had a good day yesterday, so I didn't get to do as much content creation in terms of slowing down because one, I am the coach, right? So I don't get to. Uh, I'm not thinking about uh, just turning my phone on and recording. And I get why guys have other guys travel with them and go with them on the road and different things of that nature, which is totally fine. Uh, but I'm showing you the process. Not everything is glitter and gold. Not everything is highlights. I think when you're doing this and whenever you're in your journey, your process, like so many people want to see the end result. And it's like, I'm real patient right now, ultra patient. Uh, Now compared to when I was 23, when I first started my delivery service called Deliver to Me. And there was a lot of learning curves there. There was a lot of steps in the process that I had to learn. And so I'm just practicing at this point, figuring out how to deliver the message, how to, as I was told yesterday, I overtalk people. So I'm working on not over talking people. So I'm going to have a lot of conversations with my youngest to really get better at simplifying the terms I'm saying because she always says, Dad, I don't understand what you're saying. And so uh, you have to do better. And so the things that I'm trying to teach people about service to others is just help other people. Find a way to help other people at the biggest way possible. Ginormous, as what my woman would say, right? So big, right? And so you learn a lot from the littles because they view the world in a different way than we view it, and they view the world um, totally, totally, totally different than how we do. Right? It's so interesting because um, people view the world totally different than I do, and so it's like, okay, how do I balance out being super nerdy and nerding out on things, and then uh, talking to people and not over talking them and having good conversations. So that's just something that I have to learn. That's something I have to grow and develop into. And so it's not energy all the time, every day. I'm on a 6-7 day stretch. We started practices this week. We have tournaments for the foreseeable future for the next couple of weeks. And that's just part of it. Like, that's just the season I'm in. I'm in a season of focus. People always talk about work-life balance. Then good luck, have fun. Um, if that's what you want to do, great. I have tons of aspirations and ambitions. And, the season of balance is not here right now. This is the season of planting. And this is the season of work, right? And this is not the season of harvest. The season of harvest will come. And, I just pray for wisdom and guidance and strength that I'm able to perform to the best of my ability as a coach and as a mentor and being real intentional on the days, the dog days of summer, as they call it. So this is the dog days of being an entrepreneur. This is the dog days of developing a business and a brand. And my hope is for people to, watch the journey and say, okay, hey, this guy is not super smart. Whatever. I don't care if you think that or not. But yeah, you can do it too. And so, getting my content game back up, but I have tons of content stored in my creative space, but I've been doing a lot of learning, a lot of just sharpening the mental tool shed. And the biggest thing that I want to get better at is I actually bought a book called How to Deliver Speech. So my voice is a little raspy. From yesterday, we had our first games. I haven't coached a basketball game since February 20th. Yeah, February 20th was the last regular season game that I coached. So now it's just getting back in the grind of doing the thing, right? And so I think oftentimes people get stuck on the highlights, and then there's the lowlights. And so when you have conversations with them, like, how do you feel? Today's just, I got to be energetic, right? And so as I get closer to game time, I'm going to be totally pumped up. I'm going to be totally energetic. But I am excited about Tier. I did have another stadium chair go out, which I was so excited. Thank God. Bless for that. And again, the reminder is like, I'm not expecting people to buy a stadium chair. My side mission, right? I'm on mission objective, and I'm about to get pumped up and fired up, and I feel it coming on. My ultimate mission is to, and this is my mission and purpose. My overall purpose is to help serve people at the highest level. Okay. And then my side mission, because I am in sports, is to improve the experience for fans. My side mission is to improve the sports families. They're committing and sacrificing a lot too. So why would we not think of a way to really look at how do we improve this for them? Because they're making a commitment and a sacrifice and an investment to this process too. So I thank my sports parents, and I have to do a better job of serving them and helping them. And this is one of the ways I can do it. Not only pouring into their sons, but pouring into them and saying, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I owe it to you to give my very best. I owe it to push your son or daughter to be their very best. Like, that's real, man. This is real. Like, this is not, this is my life. This is the things that I do. This is, I'm passionate about the game, but the mission overrides the passion, right? And that is to ensure that when these guys leave the program, they're the best that they can be. And so there's a lot that comes with it. There's a lot of headaches that come with it. Some people enjoy the headaches. I personally, it's part of it. Brock said it best. When you love what you do, you're at even the most trivial things is a part of it. Like, you have to love the trivial things. You have to love being bombarded with Christians. You have to love these things, right? Because like, you can't love the bad and then love the good. It's just not right. Like, that's not balance. Like, no equation of life has a one-sided equation, and so 1+1 is 2, right? And so, or 1+0 is 1. But you just don't get that luxury like that, right? So understanding that there's a huge opportunity in the sports market industry, especially for travel parents, to make the game experience better for them. And so in my lab, in my office, I'm thinking about these. How do we improve this experience? Like, there's only so much you can do to improve the experience for the players, right? Taking them out to fun activities and events and doing all those things, but then we got to think about the parents, right? And I thank them so much, and so, but I'm excited. I'm excited to get the store. I took some things down. I got real refined on the things I want to do, which I need to order some stuff now that I'm thinking about what I took down and the refinement of those things. But it's all a part of the process. And so this is my daily vlog recap from yesterday, because I did get a chance to do one yesterday. Life happens, right? And the day whirlwind, and I wanted to spend time with family. And I didn't want to be doing content. I just got in coaching. I've been in the city all day, and I wanted to show out. I'm going to be in the city today, and I have trainings today. And so that's just the way it is, just this grind. I got homework to do. So, I got to build this business. I got regular work to do. So, but it's just part of it. You listen to all the greats and elites. They all have these things. Like, there's no in between. Like, You either do or you don't. You either do the work or you don't. Either you focus or you're not. And so um, I think oftentimes we get too stuck on each home run play, each highlight, each slam dunk, and I'm like, right now I'm in the process. I'm in the process of practicing, process of getting better. I'm in the process of um, working on my speech. I'm in the process of communicating better. I'm in the process of slowing down. I'm in the process of doing the things that's necessary to improve the things in which I want to do, which is I'm going to do sports webinars, I'm going to do speaking engagements, start coaching as far as people who want to have an elite mentality. So I'm getting ready to shift my focus from not just helping athletes, but helping people who have a focus on uh, wanting to shift their mentality to an elite mentality. And so it takes some serious discipline, right? And I had to unlock that within myself. I had to find my purpose and why I want to get up and do these things. Why I want to get up at 5 a.m. and do push-ups and sit-ups. Why I want to drink water all the time. Why I want to be disciplined. Why I don't eat overly greasy food anymore. Like that's not in my diet as much because I want to be healthy. I want to be abundantly healthy and I want to be abundantly wealthy. And so that takes discipline. That takes looking at the menu and saying, no, I'm just not going to eat here. I'm just not going to eat this. I'm going to eat at Lean Kitchen or something. Um, and so that's just the way it goes. Like, and I got to go deep with the content, right? And so, I have goals, I have ambitions, I have objectives, right? And my ultimate ambition and objective and hope is to become a billionaire, whether people believe it or like it. I don't care what you think or who loves it. If you support it, great. So, it's my objective and my personal mission to become the person of the highest value. If you want to find your purpose, go help other people, right? Like help others, serve others, pick them up when they're down, give a helping hand, reach out and say, hey, let me pick up this trash for you. I was at the tournament yesterday picking up trash, right? And I didn't have to. Like I could have walked over it like the thousands of other people did, but that's just not service to others. How do we help serve the community director? How do we help serve the officials? How do we do these things that's intentional, right? It's one thing to show up, but how intentional can we be? And so that's all. That's all I'm saying. It's like how intentional can we be? And I have to do a better job of being intentional. I have to do a better job of understanding the things of which are coming at me. Like, and I'm prepared for it because honestly, at the end of the day, I could be at home playing Call of Duty and not being bothered by anybody and being bound by youth and adults from all parts of the world or the Midwest, whatever, playing Call of Duty. But no, it's a work in progress and a source of process. So, I'm building this podcast. Like that's my focus: building my podcast, build my e-commerce store. And yeah, I still do my daily day function, work function. That doesn't stop, right? Like that's pretty self-managing at this point because you've been doing it long enough. You can understand. Like now, it's how do we improve the experience and not just get complacent. And so, I'm not a like to sit still type of person. So yeah, I'm giving you an inside scoop here. And so I'm pretty chill. I don't like doing a lot of talking, too much talking, and sit in action. And so action over inaction all day, every day. But I'm totally over my time because I like keeping these to 10 minutes and I leave my longer discussions for the podcast. But sometimes it's just chill to turn on the camera and talk to people. Sometimes it's not. Some people want to hear what you got to say, some don't. Like, I don't, I appreciate I appreciate the people who have a lot to say about other people. Thank you for reminding us that people like me are so important into the world to remind people that they are great and that not everybody is trying to be on the internet trying to be a troll or an internet cynical bully because that's what they believe in. If that's what you believe in, great. Congratulations. I hope this makes your life fulfilled. I hope whoever hurts you apologizes. I hope that your life gets better. If it doesn't, fine. I'll be praying for you. And I hope that you enjoy the life that you're giving by tearing down other people. You need that. Like, you can't have the good with the bad. You can't have the happy parent without the mad parent. You can't have the mad parent without the happy parent. There's no in between. If there's an in between, you're not doing your job. And so I wrote a book called Just Do Your Job. It comes out by 5/24 this year on my birthday. And I did that very intentionally. So it pushed me to be intentional about the things that I was doing. And then 6/1/24, that's just an arbitrary date that I picked. I could change it and move it. Um, but I didn't want to stack so many things on top of each other. So those things happen. Um, so yeah, what's happening next? So 6/1/24. Oh, and then I'm developing a sports webinar. That's really what's been taking a lot of my focus and attention was starting class. And so I have a lot of things going on. I have a lot of stuff written on my whiteboard, but we'll see how it goes. Have an awesome day. Thanks. This has been Coach Ford Speaks. Check me out on CoachFordX.com. Check out the Fordex store on CoachFordX.com. You actually go to CoachFordX.com/the Fordex store. And then the Just Do Your Job book by me, Justin Ford, will be out 5/5/24. And then we will have the Fordex store launch. And then I'm also doing a sports webinar. Probably like, why is he doing all these things? Because I only have one life to live. So I can't promise that tomorrow I'm going to be able to do all these things. So I got to get it all in market now. So it sets my children up for the future, right? So, and help somebody else and help somebody else's children's children. And so it all starts at home, and then you help the rest of the world. So, yeah, so it's Mr. Dreams to Reality, Coach Ford. I know low energy today. Uh, it's it's just one of those things. Like not every single day it's sunny, right? Like, but I look forward to the exciting sunny days. Not every single day it's sunny and exciting. And there's days where it's winter. There's going to be winter, and then there's going to be summer, and that's just the way it is. And so it's just got to be an acceptance of this. So, but I do want to leave one message to you: continue to be great, continue to strive for greatness, and be the best version of yourself because that's your job.